Ana is one of the most popular heroes in Overwatch. She's been a dominant force in every new meta since her release and fits into practically any team composition. You will almost never be asked to swap Ana for another hero, and she's usually the first choice when healers are needed. In spite of her recent nerfs, her pick rate remains one of the highest in the game, to the point where at high ranks, you will often see players fighting over who gets to play Ana. So what's so good about her? Why is she such a desirable hero to play? The answer? Her design. Hi everyone, my name is Occy, and in this video I'm going to explain why Ana is a great example of design done right, and why she is one of the best designed heroes in Overwatch. Now, let's get one thing out of the way first. A lot of people out there will say, Ana is popular because she's really strong and a must pick, and leave it at that. I disagree with this. While it's true that being strong in meta helps inflate a hero's pick rate, I don't think that this is enough to produce the lasting popularity Ana has enjoyed. After all, look at Reinhardt. He's been in just about every meta since the launch of the game and is a must pick if you're running anything other than dive. However, nobody wants to play Reinhardt. Nobody. Sure, you get the odd Reinhardt main here and there, but he is definitely not as appealing an option as Ana. So what makes her so fun? I think there's 3 reasons why Ana is picked so much, and they all have to do with the way she's designed as a hero. The first reason is impact. Players feel like they can have a direct impact on the outcome of a fight when playing Ana. This is something that you don't see offered by most of the other supports, who tend to have a more indirect impact on a fight. Even Zenyatta, with his Discord orb, tends to rely on the DPS to finish off his marked targets. However, Ana's abilities create direct and immediate opportunities for her team. For example, if you land a sleep dart, you don't need to wait for DPS to finish off the slept target. Sleeping the target is often enough by itself to swing the fight. This is also evident in her ult, which is the only aggressively oriented support ultimate in the game. Where other supports use their ults in response to a threat, Ana uses hers to create one. And of course, I haven't even touched on the power of her bio grenade, which is by far one of the most powerful and proactive abilities in the game, including ultimates. Landing a bionade on 3 or more enemies is often enough to swing a fight in your favor, and using it on allies, especially tanks, is enough to snatch them from the jaws of death itself. When playing Ana, every action you take has a direct influence on the outcome of a fight. And this leads me to the second reason Ana is so popular, and that is importance. Players feel important when playing Ana. She's a very active hero, much more so than any of the other healers. All the other healers heal passively, whether by tethering themselves to someone, standing nearby, or dropping an orb on a teammate and forgetting about it. All the healers have a passive playstyle for their healing, but Ana is active. She must shoot her teammates to heal them or douse them in the elixir of her grenade. Because her healing requires constant action, it feels important. You know that if you were to stop doing it, the team would fall apart. Additionally, Ana is always doing something. If she's not healing teammates, she can look for enemies to snipe, or lob a grenade over a Rein shield, or pop off a clutch sleep dart. Her design in this regard is simply brilliant because instead of only having 6 targets to shoot at, she has 11 different people in the match that she can shoot. By making her gun part of her healing mechanic, Blizzard has harnessed the psychological reward of scoring a shot on someone and expanded it to encompass her whole role. This constant cycle of landing shots and being rewarded for it, regardless of friend or foe, is a big part of why Ana's gameplay is so engaging. Now, both of these points are good reasons for why Ana is so popular, but they're really just derivative of this final point, which I think is the main reason Ana is picked so much, and it's because of the core idea behind her design. Every hero has a core theme that drives their design. Reinhardt is the bulwark, he's a big shield that protects his team. Reaper is a lurking menace striking from the shadows and growing stronger with each kill. Tracer is a time-bending warrior, accelerating and reversing her own time stream. For Ana, a lot of players argue that the theme behind Ana is a sniper. She's the support sniper, the healer for DPS mains that have to play healer. I disagree. This is not the central theme to Ana's kit. The core idea, the core philosophy behind Ana's design is duality. Ana is a hero designed around the idea of duality, a theme that is symbolized by her rifle, the ability to heal or to hurt with the same weapon. Every single element in her kit is based around this principle. The rifle, in addition to offering heals or damage, also switches between hit scan and projectile modes. Her grenade can heal or hurt like the rifle, and it can buff or debuff depending on who it lands on. Her ultimate is a perfect split of 50% increased damage and 50% damage resistance. Even the sleep dart has this dual nature. Players must choose to either use it to protect themselves from a flanker, or to sleep in an important target like a Reinhardt to create an opening for their team. This principle of duality makes Ana fun because it invokes the element of choice. When playing Ana, players are constantly presented with the opportunity to make choices. This is important for two reasons. First, it gives the player a sense of freedom. Choice is something people enjoy. They want to be given an option to choose if at all possible. It feels good knowing you can be flexible, can adapt to a given situation. Second, it gives a sense of meaning to those choices the player makes. There's an inherent risk of not making the right choice, of using your grenade too early, or sleeping a Genji right before McCree drops high noon. This risk makes it all the more rewarding when you do make the right choice, and it makes that victory much more personal, something you, the player, can take credit for. For this reason, Ana presents the player with an engaging and meaningful experience that is widely appealing, while offering a sense of personal connection and individual playstyle. Now, I will say that while Ana's design is exemplary, Blizzard's execution of it hasn't been so perfect. Her power levels have definitely needed some tweaking, and she perhaps still needs a little work to be brought in line with the rest of the cast. However, understand that this central philosophy of her design, this principle of duality, is not the reason she's been so dominant, and could in fact reveal a key insight about Ana that would allow Blizzard to nerf her while simultaneously making her design even better, by increasing the necessity of choice. Ana is all about making the tough call, choosing whether it's better to heal or hurt, protect or destroy. The more Blizzard emphasizes this, the more they create a design where players must choose between one or the other, the more engaging and interesting Ana will be. Players love to make choices because the element of choice is really one of the core elements behind any game. It's how we leave our mark on the game world. Ana, with her dual nature, offers this on an unparalleled level, which is why so many players devote their time and interest to her. She's a coin representing the two extremes of Overwatch, the ability to take life or the ability to save it, and it's the joy of every player who plays her to flip that coin in the air and see which side it will land on. I hope you enjoyed my exploration of Ana's design. Before I go, I have a quick question. Do you know the 5 different types of ultimates in Overwatch? If not, check out my video explaining them. I'm sure you'll find it entertaining. If you like this video and want to learn more, hit that subscribe button at the bottom of the video to stay up to date with my new uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.